reacting to a very scary animated story. The type to give you goosebumps, yeah? The type to make your spine do a 90 degrees turn and go into a right angle and then go into the left motorway and go up to 90 miles per hour. That's the type of speed that I'm talking about. 90 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. I don't want my heart to beat 90 miles per hour. Yeah. What's the average heart rate? Guys, I forgot about this because I learned this in school. What's the average heart rate? Can everyone comment down below because I really forgot. Yeah. You may call me dumb, but it's good to test you. I'm testing your guys' knowledge, you know what I mean? It's not about me, it's about you guys' knowledge. Yeah, boy. Before we get into this video, can everyone make sure they subscribe? It will really mean a lot to me. See that little red button right underneath the video? You know, subscribe, you know, smash it. Yeah? Absolutely, I'm talking Jamie Vardy volley it into the goal. Smash it. I'm trying to reach 200 subscribers by the end of next month. If we can make that possible, I will do a backflip into space and come back.
Stop the cap.
I live in northern Utah, on the edge of a small highway town. There's not really anything but a few stores, truck stops, and motels right up along the main highway. The roads to the outskirts are all dirt, just
who the hell would want to live there first of all, yeah?
leading to a few other homes.
Can't lie, you see me, if I was ending up living in this house, you know when it gets to night time and like outside is pitch black and everything, you're finding me sleeping in the bathroom. I can't lie. I'm sorry, no, I'm going to, because double protection. Always make sure you're protected. You know, the door, the lock, and then make sure the bathroom lock as well, you know what I mean? So if anyone breaks in, they gotta break in the bathroom. By the time they break into the first one, I must have heard it. So then they must have had to break into the bathroom door. By the time they break into the bathroom bathroom door, then I'll be in there with my bottle of shampoo ready to lick him in his head.
Home and finished up around 6. From there, I headed into town to grab some groceries and stock up on a few items around the house. Even though it was a highway town, the highway wasn't actually all that busy, so none of the stores were ever too crowded. I pulled in and
grocery
started
shopping. I love this guy of the day, you know what I mean? I eat a lot. Pause, bro. Pause!
I was in there though. I happened to notice a guy looking
Who the hell is this little creep?
at me. At first, I thought nothing of it.
This is why you are a donut. This is why you're gonna be there, yeah, and he's there wiggling your toes when you're sleeping. About nothing's gonna happen.
Probably
you should go there and confront him right now.
I just looked over at him at an awkward timing while he happened to be looking over at me. I kept
God forbid a guy looked at me like... Yo, I begged you guys, guys, deep this year, you're there, you're going through your Cocoa Pops, you know what I mean, the cereal that you want. You turn around, you see this geezer behind you looking at you like this. I promise you, hey, it might have to be a Mortal Kombat thing, you know what I mean, one of them fatality moves.
I kept going about my shopping, but a couple minutes later, and in a different aisle, I saw him again in the corner of my eye.
Okay, so it's normal to you now, yeah?
The same empty aisle I was in, and stood just 5 or 6 feet to the side of me. I kept looking forward and tried to find what I needed, but I noticed he wasn't really moving around or grabbing anything. So I just shifted
because he ain't trying to grab nothing, he's trying to grab you. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to take you in his van.
My eyes a little bit over so I could kind of see him better. Even though I wasn't looking directly at him, I could tell he was looking at me.
Oh, hell to the no. You see, at that moment there, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do. You ever see Charles the Bronx, yeah? UFC, or this all you trying to grab me, yeah? You trying to grab me? Yo, I got him like this, you know? He ain't doing nothing. What's he gonna do? Yeah? If he grabs your third leg, that's when you report him. You know what I mean? Cause he ain't doing nothing like this. Yeah? Absolutely send him.
And headed back out to my car.
Oh my days, man! I'm sick and tired of the flipping adverts.
Usually did. I tossed everything in the trunk and got in. And when I looked up at the rest of the parking lot, there were maybe 30 or 40 other
White van,
cars.
I told you.
But
Did I not tell
something
you?
felt off. Then I saw him again. He was standing between a couple cars, looking over in my direction. He didn't have any groceries in his hands, so I don't think he even checked out or got anything. The hell was up with this guy? Probably
Drive.
some creepy trucker
Drive.
on 2
What do you
hours
mean?
of sleep or something.
What are you doing?
I
You
pulled
did
out of
admiring the
parking
guy.
lot and started
Let him
heading
take you.
home.
That's okay.
The sun was mostly down by now, so the empty dirt roads were dark and quiet. I parked out front and brought in the first couple bags of groceries.
Yo, that house. Yo, that location of the house is
Quiet.
crazy. What the hell is this? You want to be kidnapped, huh? This is what you want.
I parked out front and brought in the first couple bags of groceries. While putting that stuff away, I got a little sidetracked by a phone call from my dad, but eventually I got back
Mate,
to
I
it
promise you now, I'd rather live in a tent in the middle of the city than live there.
and headed back outside to my car to grab the rest of the groceries. When I did, I saw something. I had to squint
What'd you
and let
see?
my eyes adjust to the dark for a moment.
What'd you see?
But far out, and kind of off the side of the dirt road, there was a truck. Its lights were all off. I could only see the general shape of it, silhouetted by the night sky. I own just under 40 acres of land, so where that truck was on my property. It definitely wasn't there when I drove home, and if it was just turning around or lost, why would it be parked with no lights on? I slowly walked up to my car and got my groceries out, keeping an eye on the truck the entire time. The best possibility I could think of
Grab a
was that
stick.
it could be just some regular driver that pulled off the highway and thought that this empty land would
What
be
the
a good
hell?
place to...
Yo, that location of the house, like, what the hell is this? This isn't... Yo, that shouldn't be legal. You shouldn't have a house like that, bro. What the hell am I watching? She's got all this flipping... Bro, she lives in the middle of a farm.
sleep instead of paying for a motel. Even though it was on my property, I wasn't going to make a fuss if I didn't have
Why are you so calm? Oh my days.
You never know who could be in there, or what they might do.
Okay, so since when did she grow a pair of knockers? Because that was not there before.
I opened up the curtains on the front of the house, just so I could keep an eye out
My knockers are deflated now, you know what I mean? Like, look, it's... Bro, what?
there. Over time, say the next hour or so, I felt less and less nervous about it, and thought that it was almost surely a driver sleeping. Still strange, but harmless. I spent another hour in the living room, watching a show, and never saw the truck move. It was getting late, so I closed the curtains and went upstairs to get in bed. I think I fell asleep pretty quickly. However, in the middle of the night, I woke up having to use the restroom. I never checked the time, but I think it was probably 2 or 3 a.m. I got up, half asleep, and walked across the bedroom floor and into the hallway where the bathroom was. As soon as I opened the door, I heard a creak downstairs. I'd never heard that happen before. I listened for a second, then closed and reopened the door to see if it happened again, but it didn't. I walked to the end of the hallway and looked down the stairs. It was all dark down there, only a small amount of
Where's your
moonlight
lights? Turn your
coming
lights
in from
on.
the kitchen windows. But there was something in that downstairs hallway. I could see a shadow moving ever so slightly on the side of the wall.
Grab a weapon.
I couldn't tell if it was actually
Grab
in
a
the
bat.
hallway, or maybe outside the back door, and the shadow was just reflecting onto the wall, but I immediately felt my heart pumping. I quietly backed up and went back into my room, closing the door as slowly and carefully as I could, so as to not bring any...
Yo, guys. Yo. You could rather use a pillow as a weapon. You know why? Because deep this year, if you're there, yeah, you could just swing pillows at his face, yeah. I know it won't do damage, but I can't lie. That's like you trying to build a bond with the kidnapper. You know what I mean? Maybe he might like you, maybe he might not hurt you. You know what I mean? Yo, just grab a pillow. You alright, mate? Yeah, just take this. A pillow fight with him, like, no?
Police. I kept my
Police!
voice low.
Call the police!
For the first 5 minutes I waited, I didn't hear anything. I started doubting that they were in my home, until suddenly
You just
I
seen a
heard
figure in your house and you hear noises and it's not in your home.
creaking again. Very slow and very subtle, walking across the floor below
he's in
me.
your home. He's definitely in your home.
It sounded like they went into the living room. A minute later, a cop car
Come
showed
on,
up.
man! What are
There
you
was
doing?
a
Why are
scurry
you
of
walking so
footsteps
slow?
running around down there,
Hurry
and
up!
eventually leaving my home just as the officers ran up. Thankfully, they caught him running back up toward the truck that was parked in the field. Disturbingly, I recognized him as the creepy guy from the store earlier. I guess he really was stalking me. Even worse than him following me and breaking into my home, he was armed. The guy claimed he was just trying to rob me, but from the looks of it, it seemed way more personal than that. And I don't know how long he was inside my home for, but he never took anything. He didn't even have a backpack to take anything with. Plus, he knew I was home. He probably was watching me from somewhere outside all night. What
Maybe in the truck,
he really would have done is better left unknown.
Is that it? No, man, bro, what? I was expecting something worse, bro. I was expecting them to kidnap her or something, but what the hell? Like, that'll end it on some BS, bro. He gets arrested straight away. That's boring, man. No, that's flipping boring. No. That's boring. It's very boring. It's flipping boring. You don't understand how boring that is. Generally, like, you're out of here, yeah? You're saying, oh, he's coming to your house, he's seen in the store, and the police teleported there. That's not true. I don't believe this. You're telling me you didn't hear the siren? No, this is...